The first thing I want to do is explain why I'm doing this. Since I left CNN and immersed myself in the communications space in emerging markets, what I've discovered is the following. First of all, hiring PR and communications teams are very expensive and sometimes prohibitive to some really fantastic companies in various African countries and other emerging markets. And that's not fair. Why should someone not have their story told because they can't afford access to expertise like I and my team have and many other excellent PR firms? So, number one, those firms can be extremely expensive. For startups, just completely inaccessible. How do you write a good press release? How do you craft an idea that would be interesting to a journalist? You need expertise for that. Okay. The second thing is a lot of times when organizations, corporate communications teams will try and pitch their story or their product launch or an angle that they want to reach the media, they're just too in their own heads, right? They just want to tell their story. And because they're so immersed in it, they don't realize that actually what they're pitching is not that interesting, not that newsworthy, and isn't hitting a trajectory of interest in a newsroom. And so while their story may have some good and strong aspects about it, they tend to focus on the more banal, less interesting, more corporate, 85 people have to agree on something, and then it becomes very diluted when they go to a PR firm and they try and get it in the media. It lands flat, right? And that's what I thought, that we should be able to share and empower startups, corporate comms teams in emerging markets. They should have access to this valuable knowledge, right?